Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be reacting to the latest servant from FGO. This is Elisabeth Báthory 5-star Lancer servant demonstration. Also, as always, I'm going to be reacting to the Noble Phantasm, the skills, and see how good of a character this is and give my own impression about him. So yes, that's what I'm going to be doing. Also, I don't think there's a 4-star character in rate up. However, there is a welfare servant. I'm assuming that's a welfare servant. There's another version of Elisabeth. I think that's Elisabeth Avenger. She is the welfare servant, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But I haven't really found any type of videos on her, so I'm guessing we'll probably get that later. When we'll get that, I'll make videos and make a separate video for her. So this video, only Elisabeth Báthory Lancer. So yeah, let's get started then. So this is first I'm going to be reacting to her servant demonstration. As always, the original video link is in the description box if you want to check it out. And yeah, let's get started. So Elisabeth Báthory 5-star Lancer servant demonstration. Here we go. Whoa, what? Why is there song playing? She's riding on a baseball bat? Okay. Wait, what is she, a delinquent or something? Right. Oh, she's a... Okay, she's a musician. Which I guess it makes sense. Right. That's her extra attack? Wow. Crazy. Okay, so she's like a rock star or something here. Oh, okay, that was pretty cool. Yeah, Korosu beam. Okay, so she goes and just whacks the guitar on the head of the enemy at the end. You know how like a lot of rockstar just breaks their guitars and everything at the end? I guess it's like that. Right. Damn. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's new. What the hell? Hey! What? Okay, well. She starts headbanging the enemy. That's funny. Oh! Oh! Okay, that's a cool skill animation. Alright, let's look at the NP again. Alright, so she's a single target buster. Alright. Okay.
腰をすすり歌を歌うの、それこそが我が軸は、すなわちバートリ・メグシェールと。キュンとした、やったー、勝ちよ勝ち。スラムのチンピラからディーバになるわ。
Oh, so this is a rags to riches kind of story for her. Whoa, okay, this is pretty classy.
星々に食らいつき、永遠の繁栄を迎えよ。バートリ・メグシェールと。
Okay, I like this Ascension art.
イエーイ。
Okay, so I guess she's
私のスタイルじゃない。
right.
イライラする。
Okay, the animations are still the same. Kind of.
ロックンロールですが、
Okay, it's still the same. Right, so I'm guessing this is where she has made it a little bit, like, you know, higher up in the ladder, and she has gotten a little bit richer. That's why
いいでしょ。
the dress and everything.
真ん中から失礼。かっ飛ばします。
Okay.
ギターなんて嫌いですが、ライブをお任せしたいのですね。
Wait, is that a halo on her
いいで
head?
しょ。了解。
What is that?
エリザスペースレッグ。
Space leg?
弾き方知りませんが、恥ずかしいのだけど。ライブをお任せしたいのですね。
Oh my god.
今度。 よろしい、了解。いいです。エリザスペースレッグ。
Okay, so this is space related? Alright.
イライラする。
There's a lot of times she's talking about space.
流れ星を見たい。
Oh, what the hell? That's new. She just takes out a railgun?
ライブをお任せしたいのですね。
Okay, so everything is kind of the same except the NP for this Ascension. The NP changed a little bit.
マーズの末裔。
Oh, this is new.
スペースパワー発動。
Okay, well,
発動準備。よろしい、了解。
yeah, so the difference here is instead of going on a baseball bat, her
鮮
shoes,
血惑星、未だ至らず。
yeah, she uses her shoes to fly.
星をかける。バートリ・メグシェールと。未完成でもいいものでしょ。 火星の後継者である私に隙はないですから。
Alright, third Ascension. Okay, this is where things will change, I guess. Let's see. Oh, damn.
ハローマーズ、お元気かしら。我、星を継ぎ、星をすする者。
What the hell?
星そのものを叩き込む。ベールマールシュ・エルジェーベト。
What the? Okay. So, wait, she's from Mars or something? She's talking about Mars, right? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? That's a very cool design. She has like dragon wings and stuff. Now she's looking like a lancer.
いいのね満足行くわよエキゾチックカレーで失
Damn!
礼ラ
Damn, how many hits was
星
that?
に血を捧げよ
What in the... Okay, that extra attack is something else.
満足いいのね行くわよ乾いてゆけ
Okay, she's not landing on the ground. She's just floating. You see that? She's just flying. Oh my god! Hey!
土球の清掃よ 全弾射出
Yeah, look at this. She goes around the whole.
邪魔行くわよいいのね満足
Right.
串刺し校の宴
Nice.
ただ貫くわ
Oh!
忌憚の雨ね
Wait, is that part of her castle?
星の洗礼を受けるがいい
You know what? That's one of the best set of animations I've seen in a while. I really like this. Third Ascension animations are really, really good.
行くわよ満足行くわよ乾いてゆけ エキゾチック土球の清掃よ 星の洗礼を受けるがいい
Yeah. Like, in this extra attack, you can actually see that it seems like a 3D like thing going on because the way she kind of flies. Usually it's like, you know, when the extra attack happens, it's just like, you know, like left to right.
我が清掃
But this is
に
like
輝きよ
Okay, that was cool.
エリザリウシ全開 星々を染めるわ行くわよ満足
Okay, let's look at the NP again. The NP is also crazy. Just look at this.
星々を食らう王よ私の呼びかけに応えよ暗黒宇宙にきらめきを届けるわベールマイルシュエルゼーベト
She just throws the castle. Yeah.
坂島に
Yeah, oh look at this.
バカね
Oh my god, that is crazy.
全弾射出当然でしょマスターあなたの前にいるのは星を継ぐものなのよ
Hmm. Alright. Okay, there you go. That was Elisabeth Báthory Lancer. You know what? That is great. That is actually so good. Like all her ascension, not all of them, but the third ascension especially. the animations, I really like it. It's just, I don't know, like it has a lot of variety to it, and a lot of the things, like for example, the one where she throws a castle, the extra attack especially, it's like she's like flying across the whole like screen, it seems like I said, it like there's like a, you can feel like it is like a, like she's like flying around instead of like, you know, usual extra animation where, you know, like something just happens left to right. This is like she's like going around the whole thing, and you can feel that because of the way she's flying, all of those things. Yeah, this is perfect. Also, I'm just realizing now, I didn't think about this before, she's the first 5-star, like that's the first 5-star for Elisabeth, right? There hasn't been a 5-star Elisabeth up until now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think, yeah, because all the Elisabeth that we have gotten are welfare characters, and the Elisabeth that we got at the beginning is also 4-star, you know, the Lancer Elisabeth. This is like the 5-star Lancer version of Elisabeth. So this is the first 5-star Elisabeth. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't realize that now. I'm just realizing it now. Because every time we, like, there's a lot of Elisabeth in this game, but everyone is like 4-star because, you know, they're like welfare characters and all that. Right. Even Carmilla, which is like the other version of Elisabeth, is also 4-star. There's no 5-star Carmilla, right? No. So yeah, I guess congrats. 10 years later in in JP, finally 5-star Elisabeth. Crazy. But anyways, yeah, I really like it. So okay, another thing I kind of noticed is like she kind of says like it's like a, like the first Ascension is like her just wearing like a rock star kind of t-shirt and with a bat and everything. It seems like she's like a delinquent or whatever, and she just beats up people and just sings songs and everything. And second Ascension seems like she got a little bit more like money, so she's just like, you know, wearing like nice, like, you know, dress and everything, and she talks about space. I'm guessing it's something related to her lore. And then the third Ascension is just her in this like form, and she literally just like throws around castles and everything. That's crazy. So yeah, I really like it. The first and the second Ascension animations were okay, I would say it was good. Third Ascension takes the cake. Absolutely amazing. Noble Phantasm as well, I would say. I like the third Ascension Noble Phantasm more than the first and the second. So throughout like everything, third Ascension is reigns superior in my opinion. Everything, like, you know, animation wise, you know, like, and Noble Phantasm wise, everything. The extra attack as well. So that's what I think. That's my opinion. I really like it. So, you know, yeah, I guess congrats Elisabeth Báthory. Finally, she has a 5-star Spirit Origin. And she's a rock star, I guess. She can finally sing or whatever. Okay, so yeah, there you go. That was the 7 demonstration. Now, let me move on to her Ascension arts. So let's look at her Ascension arts. The first Ascension art is this one. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, yeah, this is like, she's like a new, like, you know, like a recently debuted rock star kind of vibe. You can see, you know, she's like wearing the Elisabeth t-shirt, and like you know, like she has all the like the jewelry and ornaments and everything. A really nice bat. That bat is really good. Look at that. It's like custom made. A baseball bat with like nails and everything. Oh, I like her little horns. Wait, what are those even horns? What is that? Is she wearing something on the horn? Like some kind of a, like a cap or something? I have no idea. Anyways, yeah, and yeah, so this is like her rockstar version, like a very like new debuted rock star who has suddenly gotten like very famous, and she's like the new talk of the town or something like that. She gives me that vibe. You know, and yeah, and I guess she performs, as you can see in the extra attack, she performs and then she jumps into the audience and starts bashing her guitar. So yeah, you know, really like it's a very cute Ascension art. I really like this Ascension art. All the Ascension art of this character is very good. But yeah, this is like the very first, like the beginning of Elisabeth, Rockstar Elisabeth, or something like that. I don't know. The beginning of her journey. There's a line in her first Ascension where she says, like, from being like she basically kind of implies that this is a whole rags to riches kind of story where she started from nothing and she's going to like that kind of thing she kind of implies. So yeah, again, I'm guessing these are all probably the event story that like JP is getting now, the Halloween event story. So yeah, anyways, so yeah, there you go, that's the first Ascension. I like it. It's quite good. Yeah. All right, let's look at the second Ascension, which is this one. Okay, so here you can see she is wearing a very fancy dress, and it looks like this is like some kind of a science fiction, like like sci-fi, like fueled, like like a dress, like it's like something related to space. I really love her jacket or whatever the hell this is that she's wearing outside. Like it has like, I don't know, like rocket propulsion, like outlets and stuff. Inside of the jacket looks like it is like the starry, like like space, like night sky, the space, like like thing. And yeah, and then obviously her dress is pretty cute as well. She's like wearing like those shoes have like, again, rocket propulsion, as we saw in the Noble Phantasm. Also, her horns have a, I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that's just an ornament, like a little halo on top of it. Yeah, this is pretty good as well. You know what? Yeah, like this is also a very nice Ascension art. I like this Ascension art as well. All the Ascension arts are really good. You know, and I'm guessing this is like when she's like, now she's a little bit popular and she has like sold a lot of like records and stuff, and she's become quite a bit popular and everything. So something like that, I guess this is that stage. I don't know how the hell she's rated to space, but I don't know, whatever. Yeah, and she's just floating on in the sky. So okay, space rock star Elisabeth. Okay, now yeah, overall it's a really cute Ascension art as well. I like this one as well. Like the silver. Well, sorry about that. Fireworks. Yeah, right. So where was I? Yeah, so like, so basically that type of vibe. I like it. I like this one as well. It's simple. The dress is pretty simple and everything. Like the bluish and the blue and the silver color like theme is pretty nice. I like it. It looks good. All right, next is the third Ascension, which is this one. And okay, you can see this is literally, she's like in outer space. She has like dragon wings, like I don't know, like space armor or something she's wearing. I don't know what that is. She has an actual lance here, like a spear type of thing. Yeah, and again, I have no idea what's up with this Ascension art. Again, probably something related to the story, but she has something to do with space, and there's like a castle. Is that her castle? The castle that she calls, what is it called? Sigist or something? I don't know how it's pronounced. That castle that we were seeing, is that I don't know. But anyways, yeah, this Ascension art I would say is very cool. Like the other two Ascension arts, I would say those two Ascension arts are cute. Like the first one is pretty cute. The second one also has like a little bit of a cool factor to it, but it's pretty cute as well. This is like actually like very cool type of an Ascension art. Like she has like dragon wings and like her armor and everything, and she's like holding this lance. The horns look pretty good as well, like the big horns. Right. Yeah, and there you go. You can see like she's wearing like a, I don't know what that is, that armor type of thing. Like it looks like a skirt, but it's like some kind of an armor. Yeah, overall, this is a very cool Ascension art. If I actually got her 2 years later, I'd probably switch between all the Ascension arts, because I actually like all the Ascension arts pretty equally. You know what, I would probably say I like the second Ascension art more than the third and the first one. By a very slight degree, I like it more, a little bit more than the other two. I don't know, the second Ascension art I really like the second Ascension art. But these two are also, like, the first and the third one are also really, really good. So, yeah, I like all of them. Okay. Oh my god, and this is the fourth Ascension. Oh my god, okay, that is cool. Whoa, we have all the Elisabeths here. Oh my god, you know what? That's okay, that's very nice. I like it. We have all the Elisabeths here. Obviously, the middle one is the current Elisabeth Lancer. The one on the right or the left from their side, right from my side, is Elisabeth Brave, which is Saber. The one on the other side is Lancer, right? That's the 4-star Lancer version. Top left is Elisabeth Caster, which is like the Halloween, like the witch Elisabeth or whatever. Top right is Cinderella Elisabeth, which is Ryder, right? Yeah. I think on top is like Mecha Elise. You can see the Mecha Elise on top. Bottom right is the 9 dragon, whatever it's called, that Elisabeth, which is a pretender, right? Or am I forgetting? Or was it an alter ego? I don't remember. Yeah, we like literally have all the Elisabeths here. That's very cool. Right. All right, there you go. And there you go. That was those were the Ascension arts. Okay, now let's move on to the skills. Before moving on to the skills, she has 2 Buster card, 1 Arts card, 2 Quick card. Buster card has 5 hits, Arts card has 4 hits, Quick card has 5 hits, Extra attack has 5 hits. Noble Phantasm has 8 hits. Yeah, there were quite a few hits. I saw that, quite a few hits. 8 hits. Alright, now the skills. So, skill number 1 is called Heir of the Puppet. A. Increase attack 10 to 20% for 3 turns for all allies, plus Buster card effectiveness 20 to 30% 3 turns, and increase critical strength 20 to 30% 3 turns, and apply a state inflicts burn 500 HP 3 turns to 1 enemy after attacks. 3 turns for yourself. Oh, so wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I need to check something. So the party is the attack up. Buster up, critical damage up is for self. And trigger skill, like burn, that one, is also for self. Okay. Like, I was wondering, I was like, what the hell? Like, so it increases Buster and critical strength for the party as well? No. Increase attack 10 to 10% 3 turns for all allies. That's only for all allies. Buster card effectiveness for yourself. Critical strength for yourself. And applies a state where it inflicts burn to 1 enemy after attacks. 3 turns for yourself. Okay, so it's like one of those, like you a normal attack, you put burn. Okay. Max cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 6. Alright. Skill 2, Elisabeth Evolution X. Apply invincible 2 times 3 turns. Okay, and apply a state that increases overcharge by 1 time. By 1 level, 1 time 3 turns for all allies after Buster attacks. What? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, just a minute. Let me go to. Oh. Wait, so. Okay, let's read it again. Apply invincible 2 times 3 turns. Apply state that increases overcharge by 1 level. 1 time 3 turns for all allies after Buster attacks. So wait, if you attack 2 Buster with 2 Buster cards, will it overcharge it by 2 levels? Right? Or am I? Yeah, because I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. Okay, 3 times 3 turns. and increase NP gauge according to a number of Elisabeth allies and enemies on the field, 5 to 10% for yourself. Right, okay, so I've been seeing this in a couple of other servants for the couple of, like banners, the last few banners. Whenever there's like something like this, like, oh, the number of this enemies and allies you have, it'll great, increase according to that proportion. They usually give a skill or a passive or a noble phantasm like thing where all your enemies and your allies get a trait based on that, so you don't need to bring those characters. Let's see if this Elisabeth also has that or not. Let's wait and see. Okay, so all right, this skill is pretty interesting. So it obviously the normal part is it applies invincible to you, that's fine. Then it applies a state that increases overcharge by 1 level, 1 time 3 turns. Oh, 1 time 3 turns for all allies after buster attack. Okay, so alright, okay, so it won't work. I was thinking if you can stack it, and if you stack it, will it increase like level 1, level 2 or something? Oh no, wait, oh my god, this is pretty confusing. No, increase overcharge by 1 level. That is for 1 time 3 turns. For all allies after buster attack, that is for 3 times, 3 turns. So the overcharge effect will only stay for 1 time. So if you use your NP for your allies, it's gone. But if you keep it, if you don't use it, before 3 turns, the amount of buster attacks that Elisabeth will deal, based on that, the overcharge level will scale. So if your Elisabeth does 2 buster attacks, then will it become level 3, the overcharge? Because after buster attack 3 times 3 turns, so it'll apply for 3 times only. So from 1 it can go to 2, 3 and 4 maximum, and it will stay for 3 turns. So you can just not use a noble phantasm, use Elisabeth's buster attacks to charge up your overcharge level, I guess, by maximum 3 times, and then use a noble phantasm because it stays for 1 turn only, 1 time only. I think it's something like that. All right, let me switch and see if that's the same. Okay, apply invincible. Okay, apply trigger skill after buster attack. That trigger skill on self 3 times 3 turns. Yeah. Apply overcharge of 1 on party 1 time 3 turns. Right. Okay. You know what? Let me know if I'm correct in thinking what I'm. What I'm thinking is like, yeah, like the overcharge level will stay for only 1 time only. If you use your noble phantasm, it's gone. But the charging up that happens when Elisabeth uses buster attacks, that's 3 times. If you use it 3 times, it can charge the level from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 4. And then you use a noble phantasm, so you'll get like like an extra overcharge level 4 noble phantasm or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let me know if I'm correct in thinking that. And obviously the last part is increase your NP gauge according to a number of Elisabeth allies and enemies. So yeah, there you go. Maximum cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 6. Alright, third skill is called Elisa Particles 8. Increase NP gauge 20 to 30% for yourself, plus increase NP gauge 10 to 20% and apply Elisabeth trait. Well, there you go, like I said. Apply Elisabeth trait 3 turns to all allies. Decrease okay, so to all allies. Okay. Decrease mental debuff resist 50% for 3 turns. Demerit for all allies. Oh, except yourself. Plus gain 5 to 15 critical stars. Okay, so it increases NP gauge for yourself and increase NP gauge 10 to 20%, and it gives Elisabeth trait to all allies. So all allies are also getting 20% NP charge. Mental debuff resist down, which is a demerit, except yourself, and gain critical stars. Max cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 6. Okay, so your party is getting like a 20% increase NP charge here. If you're putting Elisabeth trait on all your allies, you're getting 1, 2, 3. So that means 10% for each. So 30% maximum over there when you use the second skill. Now, it might increase or decrease based on the fact whether your enemies are also Elisabeths. If enemies are also Elisabeth, then they'll increase even more. If not, then it'll only register the ones on field, which is 3 characters, so maximum 30%, like that. So you're getting like a 50% increase with skill 3 and skill 2. Total of 50% NP increase. Okay, so you're supposed to use third skill first and then the second skill. Otherwise, it won't work. Obviously, you need to put the trait on yourself first, on your allies first. Then it'll work. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so you can technically like put like a CE on the character, which gives like a 50% NP charge, and then use these two to immediately use your NP, I guess. Okay. All right. Okay, so those were the skills. A pretty good set of skills. Let's look at that Noble Phantasm. Oh wait, the Noble Phantasm is different for the third Ascension and the what? Okay, wait a minute. Noble Phantasm, first and second Ascension. Bathory, what? Megziglet. Yeah, I cannot pronounce that. B. Okay, Buster. Increase NP strength. Overcharge 10 to 30%. 1 turn for yourself. Deal dragon special attack damage. 600 to 1000 multiplied by 150%. And decrease charge and inflict curse. 2000 HP. 5 turns to 1 enemy. And increase NP gauge 10% for all Elisabeth allies. Oh my god, you're getting even more NP from this. Okay. Gain 30 critical stars. Okay, so this is the first and the second Ascension Noble Phantasm. Third Ascension is called Wheelmarsh Elisabeth EX Buster. Increase NP strength. Overcharge 10 to 30%. 1 turn for yourself. Let's deal dragon special attack damage. Oh, it's the same. And decrease charge and inflict curse. Oh no, there's a little bit difference. Increase NP gauge 20% for all Elisabeth allies. And there is no gain 30 critical stars here. Okay, let me cross check. If this is like a typo or if this is actually... Oh no, it is. Okay, it is different. Right, okay. Okay. Yeah. The other difference, like I said, is the... Okay, wait a minute. Gain NP, increase NP. Yeah, gain critical stars 30. There's no gain critical stars in the other version. Okay, so it's a very slight difference. The small little difference is that the third Ascension Noble Phantasm, it increases NP gauge 20% for all Elisabeth allies. However, for the first and second Ascension, it increases NP gauge by 10% for all Elisabeth allies. However, it gives you 30 critical stars, while the third Ascension doesn't do that. That's the only difference, I guess. Okay, right. The passives. Magic resistance A, increase debuff resist 20% for yourself. Independent action A, increase critical strength 12% for yourself. And there you go. Right. Yeah, and there you go. Those were the skills. I think... Yeah, I think she's okay. She's pretty good, I think. Yeah. She has quite a few like things which gives her NP. For example, not only her but the party as well. She converts the party into Elisabeths, I guess, and gives them like NP charge. Based on that, she also gives NP charge from the Noble Phantasm as well. What else? She has like support skill wise, she has like invincibility. The second skill, the overcharge thing she does, the second skill, which is also pretty good. And then we have obviously the NP increasing, like she increases the NP for allies as well, Elisabeth allies as well. That is also like a support skill. Right. Gains critical stars, all those things. Offensive wise, first skill has increased attack, burster card effectiveness, critical strength, and the state that inflicts burn. Then we have increase NP gauge and increase NP strength on the noble phantasm based on the overcharge. And since you can increase that, like using like the skill and all that, yeah, you can actually make use of this properly. Right. Okay. I think she's good. I think she's good. I'm not sure if she's going to be very good or something, or I'm not exactly sure. The fact that she's a buster character and she's single target makes me think she's actually going to be offensive wise. She's going to be pretty damn strong. Like so yeah, like I think she can deal quite high amount of damage with, like, and even more with like proper supports, like like Koyanskaya, Oberon, Merlin, and all that. Yeah. So like DPS wise, she's pretty good, I think, and like, and she kind of also gives the allies like a little bit NP and stuff and all that stuff she does. Right. Yeah, I think she is good. Let me know what you think. Okay. And yeah, and those were the skills and the noble phantasm. So that is it, guys. That was Elisabeth Báthory, 5-star Lancer. Pretty good character, and but the main thing is basically that, yeah, she's finally here as a 5-star. And I feel like a lot of people wanted her 5-star version from a long amount of time. Now that she is here, a lot of people are very, very happy. I'm kind of neutral on that. Like I'm not like an Elisabeth fan or something. But I'm sure there's a lot of like people who are like huge Elisabeth fans who have been waiting for this day forever, and those people are like very, very happy, I think. Right. So yeah. So that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. That was Elisabeth Báthory, Lancer, 5-star Lancer. Oh, will I be summoning her 2 years later? Probably not. I don't know. Again, it will depend. For now, at least, I don't really have any plan for summoning her. It might change, like based on the amount of SQs I have, based on the characters that will be coming, later on. There's 2 more months left in this year. Based on that, based on who the New Year servant is, that'll also be very dependent. A lot of people are saying that there's a high possibility that Galahad will come. No. Yeah, Galahad will come, and a lot of people are saying that it's probably like going to be New Year's. So, possibility for that. Also because like the shielded servant now have like a class card, so that's also another reason why a lot of people are speculating that. So, based on which characters are there in the New Year's and all, you know what, it'll depend. I think it'll be Galahad in New Year, and if that's the case, I'll try to probably get Galahad 2 years later, so I probably won't be able to spend on Elisabeth. So unfortunate. Right, but like I said, it'll depend. Let's wait and see. So yeah, that is it. That is my 7th analysis for Elisabeth Báthory, 5-star Lancer. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. I will make another video on the 4-star Elisabeth when her videos come out, her demonstration video comes out, her skills and everything comes out. I'll make another video just for her, a separate video. So yeah, it'll probably be in a few days. So yeah, I'll see you guys in that video. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.